Hello everyone, TV is here, and now I am going to review and compare Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge and iPhone 6. Most of the similarities are in the exterior design of the smartphones, and I'll start my comparison from it. 3.5mm audio jack. The speaker and Lightning USB 2.0 are located at the bottom of the iPhone. Samsung's all the same, except that it has a micro USB, which is also 2.0. Second microphone, infrared port, and a slot for nano SIM are at the top. Unlike aluminum iPhone, Galaxy's back panel is made of Gorilla Glass 4, which is tough but easily getting soiled. Both smartphones have powerful CPUs, Exynos 7420 with two groups of cores with different clock rates, and Apple A8. While the Samsung has 3 gigs of RAM, iPhone has only 1. Specifications are not so important because both smartphones work smooth and fast. Samsung is running Android 5.0 with TouchWiz. TouchWiz has been changed a lot since the previous version, and now it's a nice interface with many convenient features. In the multitasking menu, you can close all applications with one button. The new TouchWiz version removed many unnecessary interface elements, what increased performance. Launching the camera by double-clicking the button Home allows to start it in a very fast way, even with a locked phone. Separate volume menu simplifies the setup of sound modes. Now pre-installed applications look nicer than their previous versions and often much functional than their analogies. In case of necessity, you can always change the launcher and customize the third-party launcher for yourself. iOS 8 offers less possibilities settings. You can set the notification center, but even in the control center, you can't change anything. All applications made by Apple are perfectly optimized and work very fast. Samsung's Super AMOLED display versus iPhone's IPS LCD. Samsung has 5.1-inch display with resolution 2560 by 1440 pixels with 577 ppi. It's a real record. Apple decided to set the display with diagonal 4.7 inches and resolution 1344 by 750, which gives us 326 pixels per square inch. Both displays provide an excellent picture. It looks bright contrast. Of course, Samsung's 2K screen is more colorful. On the other hand, such resolution affects the device performance, and if not the battery 2600 mAh versus 1810 in the iPhone, it could be a disadvantage. But the main feature, the curved screen edge. This shape didn't give a lot of functionality, but something definitely deserves attention. If to rub the edge of a locked phone, the screen will show the latest notifications and other information which can be customized. It looks very cool, and definitely it's a giant technological leap for all the industry. The thinness of the phone doesn't make it sharp, and it is convenient enough to hold it in your hand. You can customize the color for 5 favorite contacts, which your phone will glow in the inverted state. Let's find out what interesting features the phones have. Of course, Android has almost limitless possibilities for customizing its appearance. Unlike the iPhone, Samsung has a full functional NFC, which allows you to check the balance of subway tickets, use NFC tags to run applications, transfer patterns of messages, and contact. All the possibilities would be a long story. Unlike Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, which will be launched in the nearest future, allows to pay even through all terminals, accepting only cards with a magnetic strip. Infrared port allows using the phone as a remote control for almost any device. Heart rate sensor on the rear side of the phone gives the possibility to measure the pulse quickly and save the result. Buying a Galaxy, Samsung makes gifts, giving special offers for charged programs, exclusives, and provides a free subscription for a certain period. Samsung Theme Store provides the ability to change the interface appearance completely in few clicks. Multitasking mode allows you to work in two applications at the same time. The feature is available for most of the built-in and many of third-party applications for Android. On-the-go adapter allows to connect any USB device to the phone. In the case of flash memory, on NTFS may require third-party application, but there is native support of exFAT. You can also watch the video in a smaller window when working with any other application. It applies only to the video downloaded on the phone. Both devices have fingerprint sensors, which work very fast. Samsung have worked on it since the previous version, and now it doesn't yield to the Apple's analog. Galaxy's matrix wins by the number of pixels and the size in comparison with iPhones. Samsung can shoot 4K video and the iPhone can shoot slow-motion video at up to 240 frames per second. Samsung Galaxy S6 is one of 3 smartphones with the function of real-time HDR, which allows to see the results before shooting. Also, this is the first smartphone with a track and focus feature. Built-in iOS camera app allows shooting only in automatic mode. It's not so necessarily bad. Automatic cope well with its task. Third-party applications allow to achieve more advanced settings, but most of these programs aren't free. Galaxy camera allows to shoot in manual mode with control of exposure, focus, ISO and white balance. To adjust the shutter speed, you should refer to third-party programs. Unlike the iPhone, Samsung has optical image stabilization and ability to control shooting with voice commands and extended hand. In addition to the built-in shooting modes, you can download others, all of which are free. For example, the surround shot, which is a spherical panorama. Both devices make excellent macro. In low light conditions, Galaxy shoots better, with a flash and without. Samsung's flash is softer. In landscapes, again Samsung wins. It has much wider viewing angle and the color reproduction is more natural. The dynamic range of the iPhone is narrower, so that the light areas sometimes become the absolute white and the dark to the black. With the forthcoming update to Android 5.1.1, Samsung's camera will be able to shoot in RAW, but with its 16 megapixels will give a very good result. Now you see the pictures at maximum zoom. When shooting HDR, Samsung wins again. Both devices make excellent 120 frames per second video, but it requires a bright lighting, preferably sunlight. But only the iPhone is able to shoot video at 240 frames per second. Comparing the front cameras, Samsung wins again. And if you are a fan of shooting the front camera, you will enjoy the panorama mode. Battery life of both devices is approximately at the same level. With the active use, Samsung works about a quarter longer than the iPhone, and it has some interesting features. Ultra power saving mode. In this mode, the phone can work up to 5 days using a limited number of applications, including browser and instant messengers. Fast charging function allows you to charge the phone from 0 to 100% for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. The Qi wireless charging charges about twice longer. Prices of iPhone start from $650 for a 16GB version and reach $850 for 128. Samsung costs $700 for the 32GB and up to $900 for a version with 128GB. There is also a green version of the Galaxy S6 Edge, 128GB. The kit includes a wireless charger, external battery pack and concierge service card. Quintessentially lifestyle, allows to book a table in the restaurant, last minute or tickets to opera and the theater, special tourist stores and a lot of other services. The red version of the phone, Iron Man, has been released for South Korea and China. Only 3,000 copies. There is also iPhone 6 Plus. The screen size is 5.5 inches with Full HD resolution and it has optical image stabilization. Not so long ago, Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus has been released. The screen is 5.7 inches. To summarize, I can say that both phones are excellent representatives of their operating systems and companies. There are different philosophies behind them, so while choosing a device, every person should rely on personal opinion.